What is up, guys? The chat is up on my side now officially. It took a second. It made me log in and then it said there was an error, so I had to close it out and reopen it up. But I'm seeing your guys' message coming through. I'm going to go ahead and notify the Telegram to let everyone know we are live. Man, it feels good to be here with you guys. This is going to be the first of many that we're going to start doing throughout this next year coming up. So I'm going to invite the Telegram right now. Then I'm going to, break down the charts. We'll go over some updates and everything and then jump into it. Okay. Yeah, what a start. Honestly, before Asia, the market dropping as much as it's already dropped is quite interesting. So we're gonna see. Hopefully, we can get some nice pullbacks, more short opportunities. Gonna mark up the charts here in a second. That way, everyone is kind of aware of what we're doing. What's up from Santa Cruz? Well, what is up from Bonita Springs, Florida? So, Santa Cruz in Florida. I might be absolutely. No, it's in California. We are on the other sides of the country, my brother. Sounds like it would be a spot in Florida. We got over 179 people in here already. Absolutely crazy. I ran a poll in the Telegram. You guys probably saw it. There was like 800 people committing to being here. 937 votes. 87% of people said they'd be here. I was like, that's absolutely insane. So we are probably going to expect a lot more people flowing in here shortly. We've got 19 minutes, guys, until Asia really kicks off at 8 p.m. Eastern here. We're only going to focus on gold. We're only going to focus on the 1 hour and 1 minute. If you guys have been watching the mentorship, obviously I'm dialing in with the 1-to-1 risk to reward when we're scalping on the 1 hour and 1 minute. The reason being, and the reason why I'm not going to focus as much on the daily, the even the 4 hour, the weekly, the monthly, so on and so forth. When we're scalping gold on the 1 hour and 1 minute, you can get CCT plays to play out even if they're against higher time frame, because you have to remember this: if you're executing on the 1 minute time frame, you can get 1-to-1s, right? You're going to be able to get 1-to-1s in any. That's the biggest reason 1-to-1s work when you're trading the 1 minute. Obviously, the higher time frames, you're going to want to trade the higher, the higher risk to reward. You're going to want full run on liquid, or you're going to want to run full draw on liquidity. You're going to want to pay attention to the higher time frame context. But when you're scalping gold on the 1 hour and 1 minute, and you're taking 1-to-1 risk to reward, you don't need to be as laser focused on all of that, because when you're executing on the 1 minute, you're just looking for quick moves in your favor. We're looking for the right places to take the right moves at the right time, and you're just getting little pushes. So I've noticed the 1 minute in and of itself is stressful to begin with. If you start adding too many other factors like multiple assets to trade, if you're looking, especially on the 1 minute, if you're trying to look at gold and then maybe silver and NQ and ES, and then you're trying to execute on the 1 minute and you jump from chart to chart, and then the 1 minute looks different after a while. With the 1 minute, and when you're scalping futures or gold or forex, whatever you're doing, you want to take as much out of the equation as possible. So that's what we're going to do here. That's what the whole mentorship is about. It's kind of been to prep everyone for these streams, to prep everyone kind of just for our gold trading that we've been doing in Asia. I've obviously been doing it in New York as well. I've been trading cash in New York. Just so you guys know, this is a prop account with Top One. It's 150K instant funded. It's a fresh account. I still got my Project X account that we're up on, but this is a Trade Evade account that I was able to link straight off of TradingView. Wanted to get this account mainly for the streams. That way it's also a fresh start, of an account and all of that, but also so we could trade straight off of TradingView. It's just always what I've liked doing when I've streamed in the past, so that's why we're doing that. We've got 16 minutes here until it closes. I'm going to start doing the chart work. Obviously, I'm not in a rush because the chart work is not something that takes long. If you guys have noticed, trading CCT, Turtle Soup. And with Turtle Soup, guys, Monday, tomorrow, the video coming out, it's already scheduled. Week 2 is already scheduled for the mentorship. Week 1 was it was good. It was very good, and it had a lot of content. Week 2 is going to go super, super deep, and the Turtle Soup video tomorrow is going to be phenomenal. I'm going to draw it on the charts. I'm not going to go over it in too much detail. A lot of you guys will get to see the video tomorrow. But yeah, let's check out the chat some. The indicator that we only have up right now is this sessions indicator, just so you know. I got volume there. I look at it sometimes. You can really see the volume a lot in the candles themselves. Obviously, there's a lot of sell volume. Month week breaks, I look at these sometimes too. If you take the sessions off, you can see this is the 1 hour, but this is like kind of the week, where the weeks start and so on and so forth. And then this is just sessions for like, one of them's for like Asia, one of them's from New York. Actually, I don't know what that's for at all. But yeah, so this is New York. Kind of the 2 hours I focus on in New York is 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. And then for Asia, it's obviously 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. And just so you guys know, coming into these streams, we're not going to run for 5 hours at a time. We are going to kind of focus on the first 2 hours of Asia. And it's more of a psychological cutoff than anything else. But when it comes to 10 p.m., we're just gonna be done. If we have a trade open and it's close to hitting TP or something, we'll obviously watch it for another 5 minutes. If it's, not even close and it's going to take a while, we'll just let it ride and we'll update you guys on the next stream the next day. And if we don't have a trade at all by 10 p.m., we're just going to turn the charts off. And some kind of ground rules too. Obviously, more of this mentorship is going to explain it as week 2 goes on. Friday, we're going to have a video out on YouTube that gives you guys like the checklist of trading rules and everything for the mentorship and the streams, quite frankly, because I'm implementing the same things I'm teaching in the mentorship. But that's going to be available as well. But just so you guys know, I'll go over some of that stuff this week as we're, kicking things off. But I'm only taking 1 to 2 trades. My goal is to take 1 trade and be done. I always tell people this. It's like you're going to, a poker room and you're going to sit down at a table. You've got your money with you and your goal is to walk away with more than you sat down with. Now, I know that seems obvious, but it's not as obvious to a lot of people that that's what you're trying to do when you trade. It doesn't feel that obvious because, sometimes you're isolated. Sometimes, you're in front of your computer alone in a room alone. You could get away with a whole lot more crashing out than you could, even at a poker table in front of other people in public, right? So it feels different, but the goal is the same, to walk away with more than you sat down with. And so it's just a stack green day after green day. So the goal is to just take 1 trade and be done and be green and walk away. And if we're not, then we'll take a second trade. But if the market's not giving us what we want after 2 trades, we're done for the day and we'll be on to the next stream. The strategy is applicable for XAUUSD. That is what we're trading. We're trading the futures counterpart. This is GC, G6. It's the gold futures, but same thing. Candles might look slightly different just based on how the pricing reads, but we're going to start jumping into things, guys. Obviously, we can't be 100% sure. Anything can happen, in the next 12 minutes. We're probably not going to see this candle flip bullish in the next 12 minutes, but what we can start doing is we can start drawing on, potential POIs, draw them to like 11 p.m. We got a POI right here, and then if we kind of start closing through some other areas, these are going to be other, smaller points of interest that hadn't been touched, hadn't been ran through. There's going to be a lot just because of this massive candle down. But remember, when you scale down to the 1 minute time frame, those moves could flip over these POIs and back under and give you the exact move you need relatively fast. So while there is a lot you're going to see, you just need one of them. And then I think this might be everything that there is right now. Potentially a play right in here as well. We might close through there, we might not. Now these all are POIs. You're not gonna have this many POIs when you're trading typically. But these are definite areas or definite swing points. Like if we went to the 1 minute right now, just so you guys know what these are going to do for you, it is going to mark up swing points that you might not have seen had you just went to the 1 minute and tried to go back in time. These are hourly lows. So these hourly lows have more significance. You might not be able to pick these out by eye, and you might try to pick, a whole lot more of different lows. This kind of filters some of the noise. So I know it even looks like we got a lot of POIs, but these are points of interest because this is significant areas, at least on the 1 hour, right? Because that's the furthest those candle ranges could have pushed to. And so you kind of have, these different points all in here that are being created, right? And then this is kind of just what it looks like on the 1 minute. But this is how you get rid of all the noise and you are able to filter some of that stuff out. Obviously, this 1 hour candle did not close, so these reactions off of it are not valid for what we're trying to do. And you can see too, as we get closer to this 1 hour candle closing, we're obviously going to take these ones off once, if we don't close below them. We're 100% going to take those off. But I'll leave them on for now just so we have an idea. And then even if we closed up higher back up in here, we're going to delete all of these. And then for turtle soup, I'm not really doing the same thing I'm doing for POI, just so a lot of people know. I'm really only considering like the previous high or low, in a high in this case, of the candles. I'm not really going back in time, and I'm not marking up all these for turtle soup. Turtle soup is just one simple additional line that you add, and it's usually, if you're going down, if candles are breaking downwards, I'm going to add a turtle soup line above the most previous candle. So like in the candle we're currently in, like this would be the turtle soup, and then once this candle closes, we're going to delete it, and then obviously this is going to be it here. If you guys are not familiar with the turtle soup, I put one video out before in the Telegram about it. It's just something that you add on to what you're doing already. Basically, this is what it would look like. It would look like a sweep of that high as candles are closing lower, just for you to basically grab this liquidity up in here, which happens to sit inside this 1 hour fair value gap as well. There doesn't have to be a fair value gap there. Just the fact that candles are closing lower, if you can sweep candle highs when candles are closing lower, that's a real turtle soup. So wanted to start drawing on those things. Obviously the drawings are not finalized right now as we are coming to this candle close, but we shall see shortly. I'm actually working. I saw someone say in the chat there's a new PO or a new indicator that marks out the POIs for you. I'm actually working with a group right now to create a whole indicator that's going to provide context. It's going to provide liquidity. It's going to provide external and internal ranges. It's going to provide POIs, all of that. It's a group over on the East Coast of Florida that work on stuff like that. I'm actually trying to get the whole CCT framework built out, not just POIs, but literally like everything. Is going to have POIs, turtle soup, draw on liquidity, everything. It's probably going to take them a while by how it's sounding right now. We've had conversations already, but it could happen, in the next month, hopefully. But trying to get something like that put together. Wow, we've got 439 people and over 500 people in here right now. That's crazy. It's good to see you guys all in here. Obviously, we've been growing a ton through the CCT content. I've been seeing a lot of other people put, CCT content out there. Obviously, it's growing like a ton. A lot of people are finding the concepts effective. I know I have been. It's like kind of the culmination of the last 5 years of trading for me is CCT. It's like everything that I've ever learned, it's kind of put together in its simplest form. So I'm just super excited to see that many people benefiting off of it already. So the chat's going crazy. This is going to be the first time I've streamed where I won't really be able to keep up with the chat. You guys are going to be outpacing me. All the way from South Africa, people are sleeping here and I'm awake. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. CCT doesn't sleep. Hopefully in the future we got some different streams like in New York and stuff for the people that can't make it in, depending on where they're at in the world. Hopefully we do. I've been trading gold in New York lately with CCT and it's been so clean. It's been so clean. It's been so clean. I've just been loving it. You could even see up in here. Just this is New York. If you guys are trading CCT in New York on gold on Friday with 1 hour and 1 minute, it printed 5 different setups. It printed 5 different CCT and turtle soup setups. That all played out, at least with 1-to-1. The grinders are up. 2 a.m. in Italy too. You didn't even get up in Italy. You just stayed away. You just stayed up. No, you might have. I don't know. It's 7:53 p.m. here. We got a lot of people from all over the world. That's super cool. Guys, I'm glad to see everyone in here all excited to be together again. I was super disappointed when we had to close the free chat room down. I don't know how many of you were in the free chat room, but it got super toxic. And it's funny because now, all said and done, we're streaming on YouTube now. So all the people that crashed out on me, Now we're even streaming for free for them, but but it's neither here nor there. I hope they are in here. I hope, everyone's able to sort through that. It was a lot of people really just gassing each other up about, what they felt entitled to, but we've got 5 minutes and about 30 seconds left until we are going to kick off, hopefully, our first stream trade on YouTube with Gold CCT. I'm excited. These are going to be set and forget 1-to-1 risk to rewards, and we are just going to crank trades out. This is just binary trading, ones and zeros, wins and losses. We are going to just obviously, what I'm doing too is I'm trading 2 units of gold, just so you guys know. That's going to be my just strict unit size, or my lot size, my contract size. 2 contracts of gold is 20 micro contracts, which if you translated it to Forex, it's equivalent of 2 lots. So $20 a tick. But obviously $20 a tick is going to be all we need if the market's moving 616 ticks. You do the math really quick on that. Just a 600 tick move times 20, the market's moved over $12,000 with this contract size if you would have got in start to finish on this hour. Obviously, that's not what we're talking about, but I'm just saying we're going to be able to make money with 2 contracts. I'm doing 150K account, instant funded. The nice part about the instant funded too, which last time you guys saw me streaming futures, I was streaming NQ, and I was doing challenges. The only stressful part about challenges is like all your winning trades, if you go on a heater and you're on a win streak, it's a little stressful because like none of that contributes to like what you'll be able to withdraw. When you're trading instant funding like this, everything that we make is contributing to what we're going to withdraw. And anything we don't make or that we lose, we don't actually lose. Like this is kind of a psychology hack too, but if you can understand that all of your risk is already gone, like imagine like when you buy the prop account, like you lost a trade, like a $300, $400, $500 trade, whatever you did. You bought the prop account, you lost the trade. Now you already lost the trade. Now you have a risk-free account that you just got to stay focused on. I think a lot of people struggle with prop accounts or instant funded accounts or challenges because they feel they don't actually realize that they've already lost the startup cost. The fact that the challenge is paid for already or the instant funding's paid for already, now it's like you can't lose anymore, at least on this account. And so everything that you make, especially in instant funded now, it's like, okay, I already took my L. Now we're just, everything we make, it's contributing to a potential payout. And everything we don't make or we lose, it doesn't actually do anything because we already took the L on, buying it, right? That's the mindset I've always had when doing it, and it's helped tremendously. Yeah, we're with top one for the long run. I've worked with both firms and absolutely with them for the long run. Top One Futures just launched this year though, and they've absolutely climbed to the top with like Tradeify and Top Step and all that. But we have got 2.5 minutes left. I don't know if this is going to be a POI. We might be deleting it. We're not going to delete it yet. The daily FX setups. The only way to do the daily FX setups is like maybe doing signals in a Telegram, but that is a lot. They're gonna come at any time of the day, and I launched a few of them when we first started back up the Telegram. I launched like a US yen trade and another trade, I think, and then I was like, I want to get a little bit more. Everything I've been doing has been leading up to these streams to be with you guys, whether it was on YouTube or whether it was in a private community. That's been the goal the whole time, transparency and trading in front of you guys. But obviously it's a lot of juggling, and so these streams during Asia at night for gold is absolutely going to be amazing because we're not going to have any distractions, or at least at my end of the world it's 8 p.m. right now, or it's about to be. So we're going to be super dialed in with you guys every night, and it's going to be where I can spend time with you guys and focus on my trading. I'm still looking for forex setups occasionally. I'm not gonna lie though, it was taking a toll on me because I'm still trading forex, and I've got other accounts, prop and cash. Just so you guys know too, I run forex accounts and futures accounts like businesses. Like if you're looking for different streams of income, a lot of traders will tell you gotta have your business and then your trading account and then long-term investments. No, as like a real trader who's like serious about trading, my different businesses or streams of income are literally different trading accounts. I'll have, prop accounts on futures, prop accounts on Forex that I might be swinging some of them, might be day trading some of them. I might have, and then I'll have cash accounts for Forex and then cash accounts for futures as well. You guys know how beneficial that's been to me by trading multiple accounts. You don't put all the pressure on one account or all the pressure on one trading style. I can trade longer term on Forex, let the trades ride to full draw on liquidity, set and forget. And then if I lose whatever, I might be, crushing it on my gold account. And then I might be crushing it on my Forex account. It takes off so much pressure. That's how you really run multiple streams of income as a trader, in my opinion. It's the different accounts are your